They've called to us since the dawn of time, giants of stone and ice that pierce the clouds and challenge our very souls. We're drawn to their breathtaking beauty and to the promise of adventure. They are our planet's natural cathedrals, the architects of our weather, and the silent witnesses to history. Today, we're counting down the 10 most magnificent mountain ranges on Earth. Places so stunning, they will absolutely change the way you see the world. We're going to journey across continents, from the longest chain of mountains on the planet to jagged peaks that guard ancient cultures. And make sure you stick with us, because one of these ranges is hiding a secret so incredible, it sparked a revolution in how we think. You won't want to miss the reveal. This is our journey through the world's most breathtaking mountain ranges. Kicking off our countdown at number 10 is a colossal giant from the land down under, Australia's Great Dividing Range. Stretching for a staggering 3,500 kilometers along the eastern coast, it's one of the longest mountain ranges in the world. What makes it magnificent isn't soaring, snow-capped peaks, but its immense scale and its ancient, weathered beauty. This isn't a range of sharp, dramatic spires. It's a world of rolling eucalyptus forests, deep canyons, and rugged plateaus that have been carved by over 300 million years of wind and rain. It's a biodiversity hotspot and a haven for iconic Australian wildlife, like kangaroos, wallabies, and the elusive koala. The range even meets the ocean, creating spectacular coastal cliffs and unbelievable vistas. For travelers, it offers a totally different kind of mountain experience. It's a place for scenic road trips through the famous Blue Mountains, where the air is filled with a distinct blue haze from eucalyptus oils. It's a land of hidden waterfalls, ancient Aboriginal rock art, and unique ecosystems you just won't find anywhere else. Coming in at number 9, we're heading to the roof of Africa, the Ethiopian Highlands. This is a landscape that feels truly otherworldly. Formed by massive volcanic activity, it's a vast complex of high plateaus and jagged peaks, all sliced through by the Great Rift Valley, which created dramatic escarpments that showcase the raw power of geology. The Highlands are a world unto themselves, a biodiversity hotspot with an incredible array of plants and animals found nowhere else on Earth. This is the only place you'll find the gelada baboon, and it's the home of the world's rarest canid, the Ethiopian wolf. But the real magic of the Ethiopian Highlands goes beyond its natural wonders. This is a land of profound history and ancient faith. Dotted across this rugged terrain are incredible rock-hewn churches, like the famous ones in Lalibela, carved directly out of the mountain stone centuries ago. It's a place where culture and nature are inseparable, offering a journey that feels like stepping back in time. For that unique blend of mystical landscapes and ancient heritage, the Ethiopian Highlands definitely earn their spot. At number 8, we're venturing into the heart of Eastern Europe, to a range steeped in folklore and wild, untamed beauty, the Carpathian Mountains. Arcing across 7 countries, this range is a world away from the crowded peaks of the Alps. The Carpathians are truly Europe's wild frontier. These mountains are home to some of the last primeval forests on the continent, a sanctuary for Europe's largest populations of brown bears, wolves, and lynx. A trip here is about more than just hiking. It's like stepping into a fairy tale. The mountains are dotted with remote villages, medieval castles, and wooden churches that feel perfectly preserved in time. This is the land that inspired legends of werewolves and witches. When you travel here, you can hike through vast, flower-filled meadows, explore deep limestone gorges, or even go rafting in its wild rivers. They may not have the towering height of other ranges, but the Carpathians offer something increasingly rare, a sense of genuine wilderness, seclusion, and a deep connection to a mythical past. Our number 7 pick takes us to the heart of the ancient Silk Road, to a range whose name literally translates to the Celestial Mountains, the Tien Shan. Stretching across Central Asia, these mountains live up to their divine name. They form a breathtaking panorama of snow-capped peaks, vast alpine meadows, and crystal-clear lakes that seem to mirror the heavens. The Tien Shan is a geological marvel, giving rise to dramatic, soaring peaks, with more than 30 of them rising over 6,000 meters. This is a landscape of epic scale, a place where nomadic cultures have thrived for centuries. Travelers can still experience this heritage firsthand, staying in traditional yurts and witnessing the age-old practice of eagle hunting. The beauty of the Tien Shan lies in its remoteness and pristine nature. It's home to stunning high-altitude lakes like Issyk Kul, the world's second-largest mountain lake by volume, cradled by towering snow-dusted sentinels. For adventurers seeking a journey way off the beaten path, where history and untamed nature collide, the Celestial Mountains offer an unforgettable experience. For number 6, we journey to North Africa and the rugged, dramatic spine of Morocco, the Atlas Mountains. This range is a place of stunning contrasts, separating a fertile coastline from the vast expanse of the Sahara Desert. Its highest point, Jebel Toubkal, is the tallest peak in North Africa, a snow-capped giant that beckons adventurers from all over the world. What makes the Atlas Mountains so magnificent is their deep cultural soul. This is the homeland of the Berber people, whose ancient traditions are woven into the very fabric of the landscape. You'll see terraced green fields climbing steep hillsides and fortified villages, known as kasbahs, standing like sentinels overlooking dramatic river gorges. Trekking here is as much a cultural immersion as it is a physical challenge. You can hike through lush valleys dotted with walnut groves, share mint tea in a traditional Berber home, and sleep in mountain guest houses with views that stretch for miles. And you can get to this world of serene beauty from the bustling markets of Marrakesh in just a few hours, making it one of the most accessible and rewarding mountain adventures on the planet. Straddling the border of Europe and Asia, our number 5 spot goes to a range of untamed beauty and legendary history: the Caucasus Mountains. This formidable barrier is home to Europe's highest peaks, including the dormant volcano Mount Elbrus, which soars to an incredible 5,642 meters. In fact, the Caucasus claims 7 of Europe's 10 highest peaks, making them a true giant of the continent. The Caucasus are a land of myth. In ancient Greek mythology, this was where Prometheus was chained as punishment for stealing fire from the gods. Today, that mythical quality lives on in its wild, rugged landscapes and fiercely independent cultures. The region is a dizzying mosaic of ethnic groups and languages, with ancient villages tucked away in remote valleys. One of the most stunning examples is Svaneti in Georgia, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, where medieval stone towers stand guard over some of the most spectacular scenery in the entire range. Trekking in the Caucasus is a journey through pristine alpine meadows and past roaring rivers, into a world that feels largely untouched by modern life. It's a destination for the true adventurer. At number 4, we arrive in North America to explore a range that's synonymous with epic wilderness and iconic road trips: the Rocky Mountains. Stretching an incredible 4,800 kilometers from Canada down to New Mexico, the Rockies are the backbone of the continent. They were formed by intense tectonic activity tens of millions of years ago, and later sculpted by glaciers into the dramatic peaks and broad, U-shaped valleys we see today. The Rockies are a public treasure, home to some of the world's most famous national parks. In Canada, Banff and Jasper offer postcard-perfect scenes of turquoise glacial lakes, like the famous Lake Louise, framed by jagged, snow-dusted peaks. These parks are sanctuaries for an incredible array of wildlife, including grizzly bears, elk, bighorn sheep, and moose. Further south, in the United States, parks like Yellowstone and Grand Teton keep the spectacle going. The range is an absolute paradise for outdoor enthusiasts, with endless opportunities for hiking, wildlife viewing, and just soaking in the monumental scale of it all. For their pristine wilderness and accessible grandeur, the Rockies are a true North American icon. Claiming the bronze medal at number 3 is the colossal giant of South America, the Andes. This is a range of superlatives. It's the longest continental mountain range in the world, stretching over 7,000 kilometers from Venezuela all the way down to the windswept tip of Patagonia. It's a land of incredible diversity, home to active volcanoes, dense cloud forests, arid deserts, and shimmering salt flats. The Andes were the cradle of the great Inca civilization, and their legacy is etched right into the mountainsides. The world-famous Inca Trail leads adventurous hikers to the breathtaking ruins of Machu Picchu, a city literally hidden among the clouds. But the Andes' magnificence goes far beyond its archaeological wonders. Down in the south, the Patagonian Andes offer some of the most dramatic mountain scenery on the entire planet. Granite spires like Mount Fitzroy and Cerro Torre pierce the sky, creating a jagged, unforgettable skyline that draws climbers and hikers from every corner of the globe. The sheer scale, cultural richness, and raw, untamed beauty of the Andes make them an undisputed titan. Our runner-up, at number 2, is the mightiest and most revered mountain range on Earth, the Himalayas, meaning abode of snow in Sanskrit. This really is the roof of the world. The Himalayas are home to the planet's highest peaks, including the legendary Mount Everest. This immense chain was formed by the colossal collision of the Indian and Eurasian tectonic plates, a process that is still pushing these mountains higher even today. But the Himalayas are so much more than just a list of towering peaks. They are a place of deep spiritual significance for billions of people, home to countless monasteries perched precariously on cliffsides, with colorful prayer flags fluttering in the wind. This is a landscape where the divine and the natural feel like one. The biodiversity is just staggering, ranging from subtropical forests at the foothills to the harsh, icy world of the high alpine zone. A journey here offers some of the most awe-inspiring trekking on Earth, through valleys carved by powerful glaciers and into villages where traditional cultures have remained intact for centuries. For their unmatched grandeur and profound spiritual weight, the Himalayas stand in a class of their own. And now, for our number 1 spot. We've journeyed across the globe, from the longest range to the highest. But our most magnificent mountain range is one whose beauty is so profound, it forever changed the way humanity looks at the world. At number 1, we present the Alps. Stretching across 8 European countries, the Alps are the quintessential mountain paradise. They are home to those postcard-perfect landscapes. Lush green meadows filled with wildflowers, charming wooden chalets, and crystal-clear lakes reflecting jagged, snow-capped peaks. It's the home of iconic mountains like the Matterhorn and Mont Blanc, the highest peak in Western Europe. But here's the secret we promised you. The Alps aren't just magnificent for their physical beauty. They are the range that gave birth to a revolution in human thought. For centuries, mountains were seen as terrifying, dangerous places to be avoided. But in the 18th and 19th centuries, the Alps became the muse for the Romantic movement. Artists like J.M.W. Turner and poets like Lord Byron and Percy Shelley traveled here, and were so struck with awe that they began to paint and write about mountains not as places of horror, but as sources of spiritual renewal, freedom, and profound inspiration. They taught the world to see mountains as beautiful. This was a radical idea, and it was born right here, among these peaks. The Alps inspired the birth of modern mountaineering and the very idea of traveling to the mountains for pleasure and adventure. So, for their perfect blend of accessible, breathtaking beauty, their charming culture, and for being the place where humanity fell in love with mountains, the Alps are our number 1 most magnificent mountain range. From the wild frontiers of the Carpathians to the sacred heights of the Himalayas and the artistic soul of the Alps, the world's mountain ranges are a testament to the power and beauty of our planet. They challenge us, inspire us, and call us to explore. So, which of these magnificent ranges would you visit first? Is there a mountain that holds a special place in your heart? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing your stories. And if you enjoyed this journey to the top of the world, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more adventures through the planet's most incredible destinations. Until next time, keep exploring, the mountains are calling.